This seems like a good way to say tough love is just as important as compassion. CRT 2:20. Man grew in stature, but earth was not indulgent, for she disciplined him firmly. She was ever strict and unyielding, chastening him often with blasts of displeasure. It was indeed the upbringing of one destined for greatness. He was made to suffer cold, that he might learn to clothe himself, sent into the barren places, that his limbs should be strengthened, and into forest, that his eyes should become keen and his heart strong. He was perplexed with difficult problems, and set the task of unraveling the illusions of nature. He was beset with hardships of every description. He was tested with frustrations and tempted with allurements. Never did earth relax the vigilance of her supervision. CRT 2:21. The child was raised sternly, for he needed the fortitude, courage, and cunning of a man to fit him for the task ahead. He grew wily and weary in the hunt. He became adaptable, able to cope with any untoward happening, overcoming the bewilderments of early days. He found explanations for the perplexities of his surroundings. Yet, the struggle for knowledge, the need for adaptation, and the effort to survive were never relaxed. The Earth Child was well trained and disciplined. He was never unduly mollycoddled. He cried for bread and went hungry. He shivered and was cast out. He was sick and driven into the forest. Weary, he was lashed with storms. Thirsty, he found the waters dried. When weak, his burden was increased, and in the midst of rejoicing, he was struck down with sorrow. In moments of weakness, he cried, "Enough!" and doubted his destiny. But always something fortified and encouraged him. The earthling never forfeited his godlikeness. The real world is not perfect. If you overprotect a child, who will fix things when you're gone? It is better for them to learn from small mistakes before you're gone. How is it compassionate to fix everything and let them face the full weight after you go?